this job feels like they are doing you a favor, and for that reason, you owe them. So when they tell you that this is what this job requires, you're required to work like this, like this, like this, like this, and do this while you are at it, guess what? They feel you will jump on that opportunity. But the two questions I have for you today are very simple and straightforward. Question number 1. What are the most outrageous conditions of employment you've ever heard of? While job hunting, or the ones shared with you? Number 2, would you take a job with seemingly unfavorable conditions of employment, seeing that work scarce now, work no day, this one I try see, make I just abeg we go, how man go do now, are you telling me your job requires you to work 24? Yes so and you took it. My brother, abeg, you know nothing they happen for this country, work no day, like I just. So that's the second question. Would you take a job with unfavorable conditions of employment, and what are the most outrageous conditions of employment you have heard of? Let's talk. 0817 923 0002. That is 0817 923 0002. We also have 0817 923 0003. Again, 0817 923 0003. Send us a message on WhatsApp or on Telegram. The WhatsApp and Telegram number is 0809 030 6416. Again, 0809 030 6416. Now do remember, a call screener is in standby to take your calls first before passing you on to me in the studio. So when you do call, the first voice you would hear will not be my voice, but of course that of a call screener. I have Muriel, and Muriel is calling me all the way from the United States of Okrika. Hi Muriel, how are you doing today? Welcome to the sunny side.
Thank you, Denise. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. How is the United States of Okrika doing today?
Fine, Denise. Good.
All right, go ahead. Talk to me.
Denise, I'm not really for job, honestly. But all my skills I have, I finished giving those. I told myself I got married again in my final year, and I told myself when I finish giving birth, that's when I want to work in. I just want to stress. So when I went to a very good school at East West Road, and so I said, okay, let me teach now. Let me just start teaching. So I went, and that was the first time I attended an interview. I said, okay, let me get this experience. I sat down. They looked at my certificate. They looked at me. They say, okay, they just asked me one or two things about job experience. I said, I don't have any experience, but there is nothing you teach me that I will not do. You teach me once, trust me, I will do it well. And then they said, okay, they said, okay, go and reach, you will get to you. I said, okay. So for me, Denise, and they didn't get to me. I don't know where is no man is me. But all the questions they asked, I answered. But when they asked about job experience, have you worked before? I said, no, I've worked before. This is my first time. But there is nothing you teach me now. There is no kind of job you tell me to do now that I will not
be able to do. Okay.
So they didn't tell me. But I think, Denise, the prejudice. Those days, we're hearing our parents, related to finish from that 6, from that 3, they just get a job. They don't even, not even for work experience. You are asking a student that just leave university work experience. What kind of experience? Do you want them to lie to you or something? Do you know that certificates can be forged? They can get certificate from any company, any certificate from any company, and say, okay, these I work there for 4 years. So, I think the students is asking for work experience.
Work experience.
Especially if one person comes to seek for a job.
Okay.
The experience they got from other jobs, the kind of work they did the other company might not be the same one they are doing here. Maybe they come from a communication company and they want to work in a manufacturing company. Is it the same thing? Just look at the person, look how the person can be able to adapt and cope. But it's not the person and think he doesn't want to do. So asking for job experience is a suggestion.
All right, thank you, Mira. Good luck from Mokoro. Please do well to call back. I think I see some messages on WhatsApp. Permit me to get to them. Like I said, we're live on X at Nigeria Info page remains our X handle, and our Facebook page is Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. Outrageous conditions of employment is what we are looking at today. Acetyl COA from mile 3. Yo, my airway queen. I have really missed this voice while away in far north for days now. Oh, really? I'm back full time now. I salute you with 1 molecule of glucose. On that weekend extension, I beg Didi, increase the mic volume for it. I'm in their need of it. Volume, ma. Okay. I will see to it that I start the advocacy for more days added to the weekend. But the truth of the matter is, if I'm going to be honest with you, it not go favor me. So let it be the way it is. I will still come to work on the weekend. So what's the point? Kachi from GRA. Welcome, Kachi. Thank you for joining us. Go ahead, Kachi.
Thank you, Denise. Denise, if not for a reason, I wouldn't have mentioned my name. I would have remained with animals. But because of the discipline, I work in an organization right now.
Yeah.
The job condition I was given, the employment letter I was given when I got employed was totally different from the job I am doing, as in the condition of the job I am rightfully doing right now.
No way.
When I accepted the job condition. The employment letter, the things that the employment letter stated, I agreed to it because it is something doable with every organizations. Okay. So, but as time goes on, the management keeps growing, and just of recent, my salary was increased. I work as a driver. Yeah, in the organization where I'm working, the company I'm working, I'm doing driving job, and my salary was increased to 170,000.
Wow.
So I, just for that reason, the person I was attached to work with, as in to drive as a marketer, she just, I don't know for reasons, whether it's just because of the salary increment or whatever, she turns me to a houseboy. But this is totally different from what I was employed. I was employed not as a personal driver. I was employed as a pool driver. You know
so what are you currently driving?
Hello?
What are you currently driving now? Your madam?
Marketers.
You're driving marketers now. Okay.
Yes. Who
were you supposed to drive? Marketers. Okay. So what are you currently driving?
Marketers. Not only one particular person. Marketers.
Okay.
Yes. I'm driving. The company is it's a financial institution. So I employed, and when I was introduced to marketers, they took me around and showed me the marketers I'll be, as in the team. It's a team. Okay, the team members I'll be driving. And the teams are still there. But this particular person, just because she's a little above them, a kind of their supervisor. So she used me as if I'm a houseboy. We'll go to market. She'll use me to market, and I will stay with her till 9. The official closing time is 5 o'clock, and all other colleagues of mine, everybody will close, and they want to use me.
Oh no, what just happened now? Kachi, please do well to call back. Again, 0817-923-0002 and 0817-923-0003. In the workspace, some people are doing far more than their employment letter clearly states. In fact, far more than is stated in the contract you signed. I have a friend who was employed as an accountant But today, as we speak, she does accounting, she does storekeeping, she does several other things on the same salary. Like I said, these conditions of employment are clearly stated out. Sometimes they are drafted into an employment contract. So you see it, you agree, and then you sign. The other party agrees and they sign. However, sometimes it is verbal. You cannot hold on to any document, be it e-copy or physical copy, and say this was what it was. So the thing is, chances are that along the line you will be used. However, even when it is stated that these and these and these are things required of you, they are somewhat uncomfortable when you think about it. So I attend, for instance, the examples I've given so far, I attend a particular church. And because you offer me this job, and this job seems to be, it's a juicy offer per se, and I need the job. I mean, waiting man go do. I mean, half bread they say is better than chin chin. You go all out and accept. But if it were left for you to decide under normal circumstance, you agree that this condition is indeed outrageous. I know someone who somehow doubles as a marketer for a particular company. And this is it. They are required to get customers. And sometimes the customers they are looking for, they will find them at certain religious organizations. Now, for this particular guy, as much as he may not be the religious type, on Fridays, this guy will go to the mosques and fellowship with other Muslim faithfuls because it was part of the requirement, and interact with them. All this is in a bid to get customers. On Sundays, he will dress up and go to other denominations and fellowship with them and wait patiently till after service because he needs to do that to bring in the clients. Kachi from GRA. Welcome, Kachi. Go ahead. You called before. Yeah. Welcome back.
Yes, I called back. Okay, so what I was saying is I do the job that is out of my prescription, my job prescription.
Okay.
So just because of, I don't just know the reasons why, it's just because of the superiority, or because of being the privilege of being in a higher position more than I, or just because of my salary. Though it wasn't like this before now. So I do school runs. I do school runs, which is not inside now. And these are not the things as if, okay, please come and do. It's as if she's mandating me. Okay, you have to do it, like it's my job, it's what I am called to. Okay, so even the job will close, I have to take her home and make sure that, in fact, anytime she closes, even if it is 8 o'clock, even if it is past 8, I have to be around and wait for her until I have to drop. When I drop her, I have to come back and drop the car before go. So it to the extent I'll go to an airport to pick one of our MDs or one of our big staff that is coming from our head office. The last one that happened, I went and I parked a car, unknown to me that the place I parked the car was not a line. The line is not obvious inside the airport. Those white lines, one can park car in between.
Yeah.
And I went and parked the car on top of the line. And I did, because I didn't see the thing. But they impounded my car. I have to make a call, snap the whole situation and send to them. And they agree, okay, I should find a way to sort it out. When I come back, there will be a reimbursement. And when I did that, I came back office and the whole story changed. I even told them, even play the voice recording, what they told me that I should do. And when I come back, the thing will be reimbursed to me. I did. And at the end of the day, we were like, it is my job that whatever that happens when I am on transit, when I'm driving, that I should bear the responsibility. So it's the job condition these days. It's happening to me. I know it's happening to many other people. What you are giving, it's not about many people. They won't give you those conditions that is so outrageous, like that is unacceptable. They won't. They will hide it under. When you come into the job, gradually, those unacceptable conditions will be dealing himself out. So these are many of the errors that I think labor union supposed to come into and see a way to correct it. Because I am passing through the same thing, and I know majority of people are passing through
it as well.
Wow.
Wow. But do you still work there? Do you still have the job?
Yes, I still have the job till now.
Okay, till now. Now, when he mentioned his pay grade, 170,000 naira, I think that was what he said. I'm sure a lot of you are saying, driver. Well, you see how they catch. The catch is there. You're going to be paid 170,000 naira just driving somebody or driving some marketers. Some people work far harder than this person. I mean, for some people, driving is not stressful. I mean, you're just gonna sit and you're just gonna drive. I mean, it's not stressful at all. But this is him telling you how the job is taking a toll on him. All right, telling you his experiences and the fact that these things were not clearly spelled out in his contract. But then this is his current reality. So outrageous may not be in the form of spelling it out from the very beginning, but it may come in the form of how it is happening subtly, and you notice it, and it's seen like the new normal. What are the most outrageous conditions of employment you have heard of? And would you take a job with unfavorable conditions of employment? Let's talk. 0817 923 0002. Again, 0817 923 0002. Also 0817 923 0003. That is 0817 923 0003. WhatsApp and Telegram number once again is 0809 030 6416. Good afternoon, Didi. The military medical facility that has a back gate at Rumokoro reduced its stipend to its temporary staff by about 10,000 naira and increased their work schedule from 8 hours to 16 hours per day. Eric Chooks, did they give any reason for such? Did they give any reason? Well, they just woke up one morning and then they decided to. This one says, Didi, a lot of so-called employers create dishonest people. Because if I happen to work in a place where marriage or children were forbidden, yet I have a man I love enough to want to marry and I'm desperate for a job, I will marry him and lie. Also, the most ridiculous one I encountered was actually after I got a particular assignment. I actually got fired later and I was hurt because the reason I was given didn't really make sense. But I let it go because I had started to feel uncomfortable. Though I was always like, why? The following year, someone called me and told me in confidence that I only got fired because of a mistake. Someone didn't do their due diligence, and when they did, they had to fire me because they realized I will not do jazz or dishonor my husband. I don't understand what's going on. Hold on. The following year, someone called me and told me in confidence that I only got fired because of a mistake. Someone didn't do their due diligence, and when they did, they had to fire me because they realized I will not do jazz or dishonor my husband. They initially assumed I would because I'm not religious and I wear short things. Didi, I was shaking because I bear my maiden name. The fact that I am married isn't public knowledge. I bluffed and asked the person, which husband? The person asked me, who do you think you're talking to? There are people who know you're married. because they went to look. She then told me about conversations I assumed were private, where I had been offered certain things that I refused. Diddy, after that call, I packed myself and I blocked everyone in that arena and fled. Mr. Kachi has spoken well. In the employment letter, it is tagged, "Be ready to carry out extra duties aside your job description." And it isn't stated anywhere that in such situations, there should be extra commission. I wouldn't take a job with outrageous conditions, because on the job you will discover more things that your negotiation doesn't cover, and then you're trapped. Modern day slavery. There was a time I would go back to see movies I had seen before, and I discovered that even abroad, some things happen in the workspace, all in a bid to get the right client. So you can imagine when a female boss has a particular client that she knows very well is promiscuous. In this case, a male client that is clearly promiscuous. The male client probably wants her attention, but she, on the other hand, is not willing to oblige. So this is what she does. She sent another equally attractive or more attractive female staff member to go after that particular client. And she tells him to go with this instruction. She tells the female employee to go with this instruction. Do whatever you need to do to get this client, or do whatever it takes to get this contract. Whatever it takes will mean if he says meet me up at Nigeria Info Hotel, go ahead and meet him up at Nigeria Info Hotel. If you get to Nigeria Info Hotel and he says remove your clothes, please do not ask me, just go ahead and do it. After the commercial break, we continue. Stay tuned.
The show continues after this break. Nigeria Info.
So let's see how we can make the most of the limited time that we have left. Sorry, I'm trying to get through to your messages on WhatsApp. For some reason, the network is acting up. So as I was saying, we're still talking outrageous conditions of employment. Yeah, I think on Facebook, what I see here is outrageous conditions. Oh, I know. All right. So I was talking about the madam who would tell her employee, do whatever it takes. So what that simply means is, don't call me. Ma, he said I should meet him at Nigeria Info Hotel. Don't call me to tell me that. I don't want to know about the details. I just need you to do whatever you need to do to get us that contract or that employment. And it's almost like it's the same thing with some people in marketing department. So you're not supposed to tell them the details of how you got the clients that paid 10 million or 100 million naira. All you need to do is do whatever it takes. So if you use jazz or whatever it is none of their business. So if some employees come out and tell you, this is what I had to go through working here, it was not clearly stated, but this was what it was, you would be shocked. No reason was given, but some of the staff were retrenched before the salary slash. Okay, I think this is Eric Chuk's reply. Melody from Uniport says, as a manager of my company, I took workers to execute a vessel maintenance job. When I got there, I joined the workers to do one of the job aspects that attracts 20K a day so that I can use the money to sort out domestic demands. But my boss later heard that I was one of the workers that did the job and seized my 5 days work, claiming as a management staff, everything I do is for the good of the company. This one says, don't say my name. Okay, I won't. Good afternoon, Double D. I used to work at a laundry company some time back, and the pay was good, but do you know what the owner did? He called me to come to his house. When I got there, he brought out his clothes and his wife's clothes for me to iron. I didn't say anything. I did. After I finished, he told me to go and wash his Chihuahua dog. I told him right there that I'm quitting the job if I had to wash the dog that day. If I had washed the dog that day, it would be a routine. I moved. How does the laundry company concern? Acetyl COA from Mile 3 says, my Didi, I worked in a certain diagnostic center where they slightly hinted me that if you attempt improving your CV, either master's or PhD, you are immediately fired whether your program interferes with the job timing or not. Another one I heard was a young man contracted to drum for a school. All of a sudden, the mommy G.O., on liking his drum beating skills, began to insist that he must fellowship with them and extend his drumming to the church, else he should quit without no extra pay attached to. My Didi, I think the problem is that these employers take advantage of the unemployment rate in the country to exploit employees. What I do to these employers is this. I pretend not to be worried about the wickedness. All I do to them is increase my quality of service and then break their hearts with resignation. Then they come begging for my signature. We then renegotiate. Oh my goodness. Bottom line is read and ask all the necessary questions before you accept a job offer.
We talk about everything. 92.